You're in charge of basically sales for the whole of the cruise line.
That's right.
What does your job entail then?
Keeping these ships full, and we keep building bigger and bigger and bigger ones, so it gets more and more challenging, but they get more beautiful as well, so that makes it a little easier.
Well, we are stood by the biggest chandelier I've ever seen. I get a little bit of vertigo, and stood here. I mean, you can see the size of the ship, and it is stunning, isn't it?
It really is. We're really excited to have this new ship here in Southampton, and yeah, that chandelier is quite something. We have a cleaner dedicated just to the chandelier. So
wow, I don't envy them at all. I'm imagining Only Fools and Horses and cleaning the chandelier with that.
Yeah, I think of that episode as well. That's funny.
Now, out on the decks, we went up earlier, and there's pools out there and hot tubs. Now, this ship won't be based in Southampton all the time. It'll be based in Miami, which is where you normally work from. Is it a bit different being on the ship in England rather than Miami?
It's very different. The ship has a lot of outdoor spaces, and it's really designed to be in the Caribbean, in the sunshine. And as you say, that up the top deck has so much on it, from the pools to the 2 fastest water slides anywhere on a ship. Which I'm guessing you haven't tried yet. It's a little cool for that. But
it's a bit nippy.
It's a little bit nippy for that, but with the ropes course, there's no excuse for you not trying that. And there's a plank that goes out 8 feet over the side of the ship, which is a little scary, but I know you're brave enough to do that.
I'm planning on making Paul walk the plank later, maybe.
Okay, well that's a good idea. Paul would look good on the plank, I think.
And so for people who are listening on the Isle of Wight and perhaps have never been on a cruise before, this is a different type of cruising. It's not the regimented, everyone eats at the same time, you must dress up for dinner. It's a much more relaxed sort of feeling. So how do they go about, getting to Miami, going on the cruise?
It's all about freedom and flexibility, and that's really what we've tried to build in the product. So there's no first and second dining seating, there's 28 restaurants, and you eat when you're hungry, and you choose a kind of food that appeals to you at that moment. Sushi, French, Italian, steak, whatever appeals to you at that moment. And the entertainment is not about, do I go to the early show or the late show, it's, do I want to go hear a Grammy-winning artist, or a West End show with Legally Blonde, or an Illusionarium magic show. There's so many different genres of entertainment. So we're excited. It's about choice. There's something for everyone. There's studio staterooms for the solo traveller. There's a beautiful haven up top, luxury accommodation. There really is something for everyone. And if they want to book, they should contact their travel agent and figure out what's the right room, what's the right time of year, and then come join us. And then it's all about freedom and flexibility and choice.
As far as the normal sort of person who would be on a cruise, this isn't just about perhaps sort of the older generations or sort of the incredibly sort of well-off posh people necessarily. There's a real range of people on board.
Oh, there's a complete range of people on board, and there's the value-conscious traveller. We have inside staterooms for the luxury traveller. As I say, we have the Haven, which is a private complex at the top of the ship with private everything, butlers, concierges, you name it. And then for families, we have rooms really designed for families of all shapes and sizes and budgets. So there's something for everyone on this ship, and we really get a mixed crowd. If people say to me, who's your customer? Well, there's a whole mix of people. It's really everyone. So everyone fits in on this ship, and for every pocket there's a choice.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us. I know that you've got lots to do and lots of rooms to sell, I'm sure, as you head out to the Caribbean, but it's not going to be too hard a job, is it?
There are worse jobs, I must say. So thank you very much.